Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to pre-market analysis. I'm smiling to start the show because I was on camera and I was reading none other than the first live chat person in the room, at least who say good morning. None other than Mr. Ryan. He posted in our Discord the Discord room. He saw a movie title and he thought of me. The title of the movie is Namaste Wahala. Which Mr. Beautiful Gates, I'm sure he's familiar with. Because I think that movie hails from our beloved country of Nigeria. So Mr. Ryan, I do have Netflix. I happened to actually saw the title of that movie recently. I have not watched it yet. I think I do not. I make judgment calls on when I'm spending time, the little time that I have, let's say on Netflix, because I think maybe I read the plot and I was like, geez, yeah. So I'm very aware of it. So now you're gonna make me want to talk about Namaste Wahala. So Namaste, everybody. Hopefully you have come to the land of no Wahala today. Today is Wednesday. February the 17th, 2021, and you are watching a live pre-markets analysis of successful trading on here, where we talk about technical analysis on US stock equity. So we can tell you that yesterday, after a long break, a 3-day break, yesterday we started the week quite nicely. If you were with us in our Discord room, we traded CVS. CVS was our sole Gangsta Trade yesterday, which actually none other than Mr. Ryan posted the chart was Monday evening. Pacific time. I immediately replied that that one was a Gangster by default. So it's beautiful when a plan works just so nicely as the trade yesterday worked. So we are only Wednesday, because meaning that we still have today, Thursday, and Friday. Friday, folks, is OPEX, meaning this is the expiration day for the monthly. So a lot of wahala indeed. That's market makers they like to play. I have a list of stocks on here that I want us to go over. Those are the ones that got my attention through my studies. So if you have any that you would like to share with us as well, please post them in the live chat and we will gladly oblige sharing which that the technical analysis shows us on there. So without any further ado, let us go ahead dive in with our first section, the US equities through the eyes of its main ETFs, mainly SPY, QQQ, IWM. So what have they been up to? Yesterday was one of those. SPY didn't move that much. Well, actually, yes, we do have SPY on here. So we gapped from Monday, which we gap every single day here, right, on SPY. So it goes as if it's by default. And usually, well, let's be more precise. Huh? We just do not gap. Come on now. We gap up. So missing we gap, yeah, that's not much information. Yesterday we gapped up from that beautiful close that Mr. Wayne and we can definitely remember on Friday the 12th, right? The famous from 9 cents to $1. The high was $1.09 or something. You can come to our Discord. It's posted inside of the winner section, or Mr. Wayne showed us his full tickets had he turned less than $200 into $1,200 in literally less than an hour. And then he shared with everybody, hey, that move worked best between 3 and 4 p.m. Every day that SPY has expiration, which is typically Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So then you will ask me, what are you talking about yesterday's SPY? Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday, and SPY had expiration yesterday. Why? Because Monday was closed. They market because they like it like that. So they don't want to miss on revenue, folks. Trust me. They're very serious about making their money. So if they miss a day because of holiday, they sure make sure that they catch up. So yesterday's SPY was very bizarre. This year, I mean, definitely for us, yeah, we were looking at, okay, the short side, the put side, okay, after this rejection here at 394, but the move was so slow. It wasn't something really great overall. I mean, by the end of the day, on here, I think the 392 puts were maybe gave 50%. This one here was okay. Was it decent? Was it? Yeah, maybe it was another 100% here. But I mean, it was slow because they were just dilly-dallying about it. That's on the 5-minute chart on here. On the 15-minute chart, this is what it looks like. So you will think that, okay, from 394 to 392, but my friend, this is 2 points here that they are giving in the middle of the, after 1 hour into the session. So meaning you will have it, having trading those contracts, you will be like, oh, geez, I'm up big. And then 5 minutes later, like, oh, geez, this thing, because they were buying the dip, the computer were buying the dip all along. It happens sometimes. So early in the day like this, I mean, well, you just can decide to take partial profit and you have time. I mean, all in all, not as profitable as, let's say, what we did on Friday here at the close. But it was one day. So which leads us to today. Most of the time, actually, in this market, folks, that's traders, that's we're trading these days. Not even if, let's say, you even break even, I kid you not, you are still in the game. And trust me, that's all you need, being in the game. I kid you not, because opportunities abound. Somebody was posted a comment on the YouTube channel, was very early this morning, about a video that I made on the top Chinese stock. If you haven't caught it, you may want to catch that video. It's taking quite a few views by our standards. Obviously, nothing is not going viral. No, nothing like that. But the comments was that, hey, the Futu stock. Remember Futu? I'm gonna show it to you in Finviz again. That trader mentioned on YouTube that, hey, since you made the video, because Futu was featured in that video about Chinese stock, top Chinese stock to trade in 2021, Futu has doubled. The video is not that old. I kid you not. The video is not that old at all. Let me share. Can we quickly go to that video on here? So if we go, just is this my content? Let's go here into content. And just go Chinese stock, just to feature that here very briefly. Yeah, this is the video. January 23rd. I just wanted to get the dates of its publication. January 23rd, folks. Less than a month ago, and Futu stock has doubled. All right. So that's your have here. I don't know why I diverge into that, but that's the type of market that we're trading. Could somebody confirm the quality of the sound? I haven't heard any complaints, so at least the 8 viewers that are with us right now, they are just hearing me fine. So we say greetings to, yes, we said hello, Mr. Ren, Mr. Beautiful Gates, and Miss Marcy. This, folks, is literally like when you are the hedge firm, that are partners, right? Yeah, in law firms. So these are like the partners on here every morning. Those are the people who, I think it was Mr. Ren, yeah. I wanted to use the adjective religiously, just tune in into the show. Glad to have you folks. And I told you guys, hey, if nobody comes to this one, it will save me some sleep, because then I can use the time to get extra sleep. And I will just go into the routine of waking up and start trading at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. As we currently approach 6 a.m. Pacific time, it is currently 6+8. That's maybe 2 p.m. in London, where we want to give a shout out to Mr. Jason. Yeah, Mr. Jason is a brand new trader into our Discord room. Yesterday, I didn't recognize his name here because he had Jason and then underscore something else. So I was wondering, who's Jason? Then it's dawned on me. Yeah, we spent some time yesterday going over the strategies here at Successful Trading, and actually tapping him out because with some structure, because it turns out that we have actually 5 main strategies that we use on here. Believe it or not, yes, daunting. Gangsta Trade, the trade alerts, SPY expiration, Friday's lotos, and then a suite of swing trades may there be from either Finviz tool or using our own trade alert, because there is a way to take swing trade at the end of the day based on observation of the price of option on there. Actually, yeah, that's something that I need to make a point. Mr. Jason and we need to be going over that on his next coaching session, which will be this Saturday. So, all right. So, wow, so much of that just to talk about SPY. So this morning, what is SPY doing? I have not been watching, folks. I've been busy with a little pet project of mine. So after I finished a study of the pre-market, I didn't look at what SPY was doing. Let me drink some water. I apologize. Feels better. All right, so SPY is gapping down 1 point or thereabout this morning. That's nothing. But it's Wednesday, folks, so we're going to be patient. We have not had these gaps up that much, yeah. So from a daily chart, let's go to the daily chart of SPY to see what we're talking about. We are well above the yellow line exponential moving average 8 period. So by the time we get there to start being concerned about maybe any type of bull bearish trend on here to close the month of February, there's still some time to go. So that's EMA 8 period 8 at 389.40. And the next support is exponential moving average 20 at 384.77. So currently, SPY is printing in pre-market 391.42 thereabouts. So yesterday closed at 392.30. So let's see what they bring our way. It's Wednesday, so we are ready. All right, QQQ. QQQ yesterday was, yeah, it never gave any hope of going any higher. It was pretty flat overall. So again, it's also gapping down a couple of points. So that's interesting. Maybe it's gonna get our attention if QQQ, because today being Wednesday, right? We can start setting it up. Let's say if they decide to really go on a bearish move on here. Why am I saying that? Remember last Wednesday? Here's what I want you to do. As you're studying charts, obviously I encourage you to study chart. And if you haven't done it by now, download an app called TeleTrader. If you go to on our YouTube channel, on Successful Trading YouTube channel, you tap TeleTrader on there in one word, TeleTrader in one word, you will get that. It's a free app. You install it on your phone. It works on Android and iOS. And what it will enable you to do is to create watch list. Yeah, we have talked about those watch lists. Those in our Discord, they know that I love to create watch list by sector, because then it's so easy then to do technical analysis, since within the same sector, let's say the tech, the biopharma, or the oil industry, they will have a tendency to trade alike. And then the charting are nice on this too. Can I show that on here? Oh, this is a tiny thing on here. Can I show that? Okay, obviously. Okay, so you will be able to have the chart like that, like this, yeah. And then, so for me, I have a watch list, like this is the default watch list. Then I have a watch list called Chinese stock, believe it or not. Yes, Chinese company. So, then you go to individual chart like this, and then put in the Bollinger Band on the like. If you want me to help you set that up, just let me know. But that's something that for me, if I don't go anywhere, I've been on lockdown for over a year now. But I mean, I don't need to be physically in front of my computer to do chart analysis, technical analysis, or study per se. So that's the value of it on here. So I was saying that, yeah, what you want to do, and with the help of an app like TeleTrader on the go on your mobile device, you want to study pattern, meaning, okay, we are Wednesday, have the algo started doing something specific on Wednesday? Last Wednesday, we have a wild ride, yeah? This is the candle for last Wednesday, yeah? So we want to be on the alert today to say, okay, if the same algo decide, because that's how they do. Why? Because that's just, believe me, that's how they roll, yeah? So last Wednesday, this was the full day on here. Well, the full day. This is how we started the first hour. Very bearish, and then they recovered for the rest of the day. So today they're gapping down. Then you can see level, right? Always look to the left-hand side, to the left-hand side when doing technical analysis. So you can see the level. Last Wednesday, they managed to go all the way to 330 on QQQ. That's 3 points. That's interesting. Are they setting us up for a similar type of move today? Always be on the like, because that's the basis of quantitative analysis. So then that's lead us into IWM and then XOP. Because today is Wednesday, so XOP, we told you, we have been hinting that, hey, XOP tends to move on Wednesday because there's that report about the EAI report about the stockpile of oil that exists within the US. So this is IWM. It's gapping down as well. All three indexes are gapping down. Wow, when was the last time that happened? We haven't seen that here in a while, folks. So all right, let's see. Let's see. That hasn't happened in a long while. So on the daily chart of IWM, the Russell 2K, the small cap index, which has been on a tear recently, yesterday it lost minus 0.5%. But I mean, over the last 5 days, really. So support is starting at support at the exponential moving average 8 period. That is the yellow line on here. Interesting. So we are on the lookout. We are only 2 days from expiration. So those options Though yesterday, I was checking yesterday, some of them were a little bit expensive. Like the 230 calls from yesterday at 226, they were still 80 cents. That's a little bit, just a tad bit expensive for my taste. We like below 50 cents, folks. You know how we roll here. All right, last but not least, the XOP ETF, the oil and gas exploration ETF. Whoa, look at this. It's actually bullish. This one is trading outside of the upper Bollinger Gap yesterday, though it didn't move much. Well, it moved a little bit after the gap. It's difficult for stock that start the day outside of the upper Bollinger, folks, to carry on that momentum. You have seen that here. That's why we love those trades. A stock starting outside the upper Bollinger, it needs really, really strong momentum to carry on going forward. If it has to come back, well, that's where you and I, we sit pretty with the Gangsta Trade. Speaking of the Gangsta Trade, what are we looking at this morning? There has to be one. Shouldn't there? I don't think, I know for a fact, I haven't typed it on here. But folks, may I suggest this friend of ours, JD? The sole fact that is above 100 should really, really be getting your attention. We have talked about this, and I don't have any quantitative research to back it up, but trust me on this. A stock that, after a while, struggling, are able to burst above 100, they need to become your friend in terms of trading after they're above 100. So JD, from this point forward, for the rest of the year, no matter what, put JD on your primary watch list no matter what, because JD will be doing things like this. So yesterday, between last Friday and Monday, we gapped up big, yeah, from 99 to 10 or 102, and then we went all the way to 105. Then it retreated to 103. This morning, guess what it's doing again? It's gapping up. Yes, sir. It's gapping up at 106 something. So this is outside of the upper Bollinger. Looking at this chart, the daily chart of JD, what do you think that's going to happen? only three things can happen. Either JD carry the momentum forward, or you will find its way back to its natural support, the EMA yellow line, which is currently standing at, let me move the screen here and show that with you, 98. So for us, on the put side of the Gangsta Trade for this Wednesday, February 17, 2021. Drum roll. Okay, so JD is the Gangsta Trade of the day. Everybody ready? All right. I don't notice I don't even need to go inside of the option chain. Why? Because of the familiarity with this stock. And trust me, you could say that, oh, Telex, you look at it before you started the show. No, I know. My routine is fairly simple, folks. I will wake up, I do most of the analysis I do, I could even still be in bed. Then I turn on the computers, run some things, then go take a shower. The moment I come back from the shower, you are seeing me straight live on here. All right, so seriously, everybody's ready. JD, on the call side, the stock is currently trading at 106.61 in pre-market. Is way outside of the upper Bollinger. No wahala, all right? So we can definitely say here, you can use the ATR technique. There's no problem with that. So I invite you to compare the ATR technique with just the Telex made up trade. So we can take 112, 114, 115. To be honest with you, for me, it's just in case, right? And I don't want to overspend on them because the stock is overstretched, really. But it could go there by Friday. This is by Friday, right? So 10, 15 cents on these. And then on the put side, yep, you'll get it. Again, the natural support on here is around 98. So I'm going to center my trade on there. So I'm going to say 98, 99, 100 puts. This should be cheap, right? So between 10 and 15 cents. Here you have it, folks. That's how we roll. All right, so we said hello to Mr. Wayne, the one and only Mr. Wayne from New York City, folks. I told you this trader that when I grow up, I want to be like him yesterday. He has been balling. Mr. Wayne has been balling. Keep it up, sir. Didn't make any money on SPY yesterday. Yeah, SPY was choppy yesterday. There was money to be made. There was money to be made, but not that much. Not to the extent of Friday, as we said. And we said hello to Mr. Andrew. So what? We have the quorum here. We have 12 people now, folks. And those, the partner, the law firm of Successful Trading, that definitely here. All right. So there are other stocks that I want to talk about. Let's just, before we do that, let's quickly just take a check if there is any movement on Finviz. And it will serve me if I can properly show you the screen. So on the bearish side, this is auto refresh. Yeah, this is one of the things I do in pre-market. I just put, it's always on auto refresh. So I just take a look at it and see if I recognize something that's moving. Tilray is gapping down -6%. So this is a $32 stock. It was a $60 stock 3 days ago. All right. So that's say less. Shopify, how do I know about Shopify? Wasn't Shopify supposed to have earnings later this week, or was it this morning? I'm not so sure. Let's showcase how you can find stock that have earnings today. For instance, today before market open, you just use this, and here you go. Shopify trading at a whopping price of 1,387, though down 5, almost 6%. If you would like to buy that stock there. For me, I'm looking at the weather. I'm looking at this one. You see the candles? Yeah, you can see the candles prior to the relatively big red candle yesterday, which is called a bearish engulf candle. Those 3 successive candles there, they mark like a rejection at that level. So if you have the appetite for it, I've not traded this stock before, the option on it before. So, but I look at this option chain over the weekend after Mr. Ryan posted them. They're trying to see if I could pull an Amazon type. Yes, you can definitely try. For me, I'm not sure. I didn't study it, folks, so I don't want to, but it's gapping down. You can definitely apply the technique, the Gangsta technique on it. For this type of stock, folks, for me, I don't really like the ATR, whatever. I look at it right now, it's almost at $1,400, right? So I'm going to go, let's say, $300 up and down and trying to get stuff for 5-10 cents. We did that on Amazon. I didn't make that video, but remember when Amazon had earnings, we were able to get into the 4,000 calls for 6 cents on Amazon, and they went to 43 cents. I kid you not, within the first 30 minutes. That's how powerful it can be. So Shopify on here, if you have studied it this morning, don't be shy about it. So you can take, on the call side, 1,700. Yeah, you will be like, I'm crazy. Yes, I am. But that's the only way to get Gangsta Trade on this one, because the price of those options are ridiculous. Trust me, if you haven't watched them. And then on the put side, you can take the 1,100 or the 1,001. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me finish this show. I think I'm going to be putting my 5 cents over there. What do I have to lose? All right. Hilton Worldwide. Hilton is had earnings today. Oh yeah. Let me be serious on here. We need to trade that one. Hilton, yeah, we definitely HLT. Why do we need to trade HLT? Because we have a quant analysis on it. On my quant analysis document, let's see. Then yeah, lack of preparation on my part, because I thought the earning would have been. It is true though. It's moving only 11,000 shares, because like Oxy, the document that Mr. Rand posts is not his fault, right? So when those guys, they do estimate companies sometimes, when those things are published, that could differ from the actual day of the earnings, because that's definitely the case for Oxy, because I was expecting Oxy to have earnings yesterday after hours. It did not, and then I checked, they're in 6 days. So where's Hilton? Oh, Hilton was supposed to be today. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And Shopify as well. So that's confirmed, which that Finviz is showing. So let me bring the quant analysis for Hilton, because I will really, really be feeling bad if I didn't share with you the quant analysis for Hilton. So let's bring that on here. Or you guys have the document, right? Most of you should have these documents. If not, if you don't have it, maybe why would you not have it? Meaning you are not part of the successful trading circle of trust. What is that? What are you talking about, Telex? Successful trading circle of trust. Here's Hilton Worldwide. Over the last 8 earnings, yeah, they have been bullish. I'm not sharing the proper screen. Let me make sure that I do, such that's just not going on face value. Yeah, I would have missed it. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this pays off, because I would have missed it. Poor preparation. Okay, this is Hilton Worldwide. HLT is the ticker for this stock. You see this? It has a tendency to move big, sir, guys, traders, on its first day. Day 0 means that earning happened pre-market. which is the case today. And it doesn't matter about the delta because right now it's just up like minus 1% or something. It doesn't matter. This stock, typically the bias is on the bullish side. So what type of move can we expect on here? 5.86% last earning, 5.42% the previous earning. So here was a 2%, but then the second day minus 4% on the bearish side. All right, so you got me. So this is a perfect case of using the ATR technique. So let's switch back. We know at least for today we are going for 5%, but that will not be enough, let's say, for us to land on the right strike price. So I'm going to go back inside of our Finviz. Look at the ATR. How does the ATR for Hilton Hotels? Let's go here. Yep, HLT here. How does the ATR compare to that? So Hilton Hotel ATR is about $3. What's the price of this stock? This stock is $111 stock. Okay, 111 thereabouts. This morning, ATR $3. So $3 times 3, that's about $10. So for us, we're expecting at least a 5% move on here. So again, you don't need to be in the money to make money. So folks, may I suggest to you that on the call side, we can go 120, and we will check quickly here. And then on the put side, 98, 100 puts. So 120, 122 calls thereabout. Yeah. And for 10, 15 cents, as usual. So it's HLT. Yeah. Oh, man, I don't want to miss on that. So we have a second Gangsta Trade this morning. HLT, around 100. So we are doing a chocolate Gangsta, meaning 3 strike price, and we fix the limit price at 10 or 15 cents. And so the strike around 120, 122. On the call side, and on the put side, 98 and 100 calls. Okay, wow, it served me well to actually come to Finviz, yeah, because I was just about to talk about some of the stock that I saw with chart in pre-market. Who else is here? Eversource, Macquarie, nope, that's good enough. So Shopify really just for but we are more serious because we have data substantiating, supporting our trade on HLT. We say hello to Miss Festus. So while we are that, so the other stock, I'm just going to talk about them quickly. The other stock that we're keeping an eye on this week are CRM, Pins, and Peloton. Yeah, just to name that. But I want to go inside of Power E-Trade to see what type of price we can get on HLT. I cannot. That's what quantitative analysis is all about. So missing out on an opportunity. It's not. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. So here we go. So you're looking at JD. We talked about JD. What level did we say JD? The 112. As of let's say on the put side on here, the 98 we're going for 20 cents. So we have little problem getting a feel for the 98, 99, and 100 puts because the stock is up. Well, it's up. As time is passing by, you see it's retreating. That's an indication of the true direction for it. So really will serve us well if we can steal this contract for 10, 15 cents. On these contract meaning that's the 98, 99 puts thereabout on 100 puts. So very quickly here, HLT, Hilton Worldwide. So the implied volatility here, oh, this is even better. Hilton only has monthly option. I love this. I love this. This is so it only has monthly option, meaning that the 3rd Friday of every month. But it just so happened that we are literally just 3 days away from it. So otherwise, we will have had to pay the price of the option will have been more expensive. So this is ideal for us. We are starting at minus 2%. These, in terms of how, let's say if this stock reverse and goes bullish, it's called a reversal. So what do we want to use on here? The implied volatility as of yesterday, I mean, we are more used to the 200, 300% of the GMEs and the short squeeze of the world, right? So for HLT on here, on the put side, we said 98. Yeah, I mean, they are not, I mean, the volume is not that bad, but it's enough. Is the volume, not the open interest radar, but it's enough somehow to get something. Don't be concerned about, so we don't have the 98 here. So we have 97 and a half and 100. So just, that's what I wanted to check. 97 and a half and 100 puts are the two that we are going to be targeting. The fact that yesterday the 100 were going between 5 and 10 cents, that's good, because remember what's going to happen here. The market makers, they will drop the implied volatility. So still, actually, don't be afraid to put in a limit at 10 cents of the like. You can still get in. Definitely, you can get in for the 97 cents. So I like that. And then on the call side, which is the bias, if you will, based on that quant analysis that we just showed you, it will actually be great for us if we can get into, okay, that's what I wanted to look at. They have the 120, but there is no, let's say, 122 of the like. This one goes by step of $5. So definitely our focus is going to be, let's say, 120 thereabout. So the 120 are the one that we want to see. So here, maybe this is where the chocolates Gangsta may not fully apply. So in this case, we will go vanilla on it. We just target the 120, but then we put 3 different limit offer price on here. So we can say 10 cents, 15 cents, and 20 cents. Folks, that's it. I think I'm good. We have 2 Gangsta trade. It's Wednesday. We have opportunities with the trade alerts. You know how to trade them. If not, the videos on YouTube. And we will be spying on SPY throughout the whole day. So that's what we wanted to share with you in this stock market technical analysis daily. We hope you got something out of it, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Have a great trading session, everybody. Bye-bye.